Good morning, I'm Mark and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm going to take you for a tour around our 2011 Nissan ST Patrol this morning. Starting at the front of the car, you notice the car's been fitted with a winch compatible bull bar. Does have the driving lights as well, genuine driving lights. Also the genuine smoked bonnet protector as well. Just impressive setup at the front. A couple of very minor little stone chips just on the bonnet there, consistent with its age of course, but overall presents really well. As we come around the driver's side of the car now, factory alloy wheels, really good tread on the tyres. Probably looking at about 85 to 90% tread on our tyres. As we scan down the driver's side, you know it does have chrome outer door mirrors, also chrome door handles. We do have the side steps as standard. As you can see, common rail diesel, which we'll chat about a little bit further later. Just a minor observation, couple of small scuff marks on the alloy wheels, but the overall presentation of the Juco itself for 2011 in really good order. You know, for a car that's designed to be off-road most of the time, it's very impressive. As we get around to the tailgate now, obviously fitted with our factory alloy spare wheel. Also does have the genuine Nissan tow pack, and that will allow us to tow up to 3.2 tonne. So really good towing capacity. All of our chrome badging on our tailgate. Also do have the smoked protector on the top of our tailgate as well. And the way everything presents on the back, you know, not even any scuff marks on our little protective plate on the rear bumper bar. As we come around the passenger side, very similar the way it presents this car. If I want to be particular, a minor little scratch just on that wheel arch there. A couple of little marks on our left-hand rear alloy. But overall, once again, the presentation of the paintwork is really good. As we get to the front of the car, once again, a couple of very minor marks on the left-hand front alloy. I'm being fairly pedantic, but it gives you a really good idea of the quality of our car. It is also fitted with the snorkel as well, and does have the weather shields, smoked weather shields as well. So obviously added a lot of genuine accessories to the car. A fairly impressive overall picture of our Nissan Patrol. Back around to the front of the Nissan now, and we'll have a little bit of a chat about the drive line. It's a little bit more challenging to open our bonnet when we've got the full bull bar there. As you notice, fitted with gas struts, lifts the bonnet well up out of our way. As I mentioned earlier, common rail diesel, the Nissan Patrol, so powered by a 3-litre turbo diesel motor. It's going to deliver you 118 kilowatts of power. Impressive amount of Newton meters, 380 Newton meters, all the while giving you 10.9 litres per 100 k's. So fairly impressive economy based on what this car is going to do for you. Based on the size of a good size fuel tank in these, 125 litres is going to get you in excess of 1140 kilometres to a tank of diesel. So back around to the rear of the Patrol now. So we've got the split barn doors on the Patrol. So just our one smaller door there on our left, and then the larger door on the right hand side that houses the spare wheel. As you can see, this is a factory 7-seater, the Patrol. What we've done earlier is actually popped one of the seats, one of the third row seats, up into its storage position. So it gives you a good idea of the sort of area that we have to use for storage if we're not utilising the third row seats. Obviously our second row, we just pop one on either side of the second row seats out of our way to access the rear if you are utilising it. But look at the quality of the interior as well. Once again, impressive exterior. But what we're going to do is show you how impressive the interior of this car is as well. So here we are inside the Nissan Patrol now, and presents really impressively. Starting in the driver's armrest, we've got all of our power window switches there. Nice chrome inner door handles. Directly above that, we've just got a button on our right hand side. It just assists us in the morning when the vehicle's cold. If you're in the depths of winter, just helps us get the motor warm a little bit quicker. To the left of that, we've got a button just to control the brightness of our lights on our dashboard. We do have an adjustable steering wheel, height adjustable, so set yourself up where you're nice and comfortable. Simple matter of just pushing that lever into place underneath, locks it away. On our leather wrapped steering wheel, all of our cruise control settings from factory of course, and you have a look at the steering wheel, hardly any wear on the wheel as well. Really distinctive dashboard, everything's fairly easy to read. And then we move into our centre console section, little storage compartment up the top there, a little coin tray there as well. A couple of minor cosmetic little wear marks there, which we probably should have had attended to. And then move down into our CD player with AM FM stereo, is Bluetooth compatible. We've got our USB and auxiliary inputs there as well. You do notice a couple of buttons are missing. Thanks very much to our detailers. Obviously the vacuum cleaner's a little bit too strong. Did suck them up when we were getting the car clean, so they have been ordered. And our heating and cooling controls directly below that, all fairly straightforward. As we move right down to the bottom here, as I mentioned earlier, 125 litre capacity for the fuel tank, so you've got your normal fuel tank and a sub tank as well. And then to the left of that, just a button for our rear air conditioning. Another little coin holder there. It is a manual 4x4, the Patrol, so we've got our lever on our left hand side for our 4-wheel drive controls, and then of course our 5-speed gearbox to the right. There is a button there to raise and lower our aerial, and then of course our button for our driving lights as well. Once again, notice how impressive the condition of the interior is, really important to take note of. Small ashtray there which looks like it's never been actually used. A couple of cup holders behind that, and then quite a large storage area inside the console. You've got a quite deep in there, and then another little container just there as well. As we scan around the interior, the car's fitted with driver and passenger airbag. Notice you've got your big handles up on the side to assist people getting in and out. But what I want to focus on is the condition of the seats, the door trims, the carpets. You know, I don't know that this car's seen a lot of off-road work because it's just too clean. A lot of the reason it does present as well as it does, I've had a good look through the service books a little bit earlier, and basically this car has been serviced at its exact intervals every 10,000 kilometres all the way through. The vehicle's only travelled 73,000 k's, but basically every intermediate service as required per 10,000 k's has been carried out, and the good thing is all done at Nissan dealerships. So really impressive history, and I think that's part of the reason the car presents as well as it does. The way, it's a credit to the previous owner, the way this car's been looked after. So in summary, fairly impressive example of a 2011 Nissan Patrol. Just to recap, 118 kilowatts of power, 380 newton meters of torque, 10.9 litres combined per 100 k's, in excess of 1100 kilometres to a tank of fuel. Just to recap on the extras, winch compatible bull bar, driving lights, all of the protectors, bonnet protector, weather shields, rear protector or wind deflector as well, fitted with the snorkel, 3.2 tonne towing, super impressive workhorse ready to go. Feel free to give us a call on 9907 0555 for any further assistance.